I want to share with you the coolest new tool in my world, and it's called the Notta AI Memo. And this thing is the jam. I like to get out in the world, walk, talk, record myself. So this is how I produce all my content. This is how I brainstorm. This is how I do all the things related to my world. And I cannot stress how difficult that has been in the past. When you have things that, kind of record, kind of transcribe, kind of do all this stuff, but they're always locked to your phone. So you got to carry your phone with you. Someone calls and interrupts it, like the whole thing. It gets complicated. And I've wanted a simple solution to that for a very long time. And I have found it in the Notta AI. All right, let's talk about the craziest part of this, and that's just how incredibly tiny this thing is. Like, I'm showing it to you in the case. Battery on this thing lasts about 4 days, and I record every day. That's a pretty good timeline. Comes with a custom charging cable that you can fire in, but I just can't stress how lightweight this thing is, and it doesn't need to be attached to that phone. So very often I will leave my house and just bring this. If you can see on the front of this, it's got a little indicator right there. Down is manual record, and up is when it's going to record your calls, which it does using the same bone conductive technology as like the AfterShokz headphones that you wear. This is pretty darn cool, and when you have it into this mode, every single phone call gets recorded, and the quality is exceptional. Like, you would think you'd have Bluetooth artifacting or it'd be trying to record it. It's great. I mean, absolutely great. So getting those transcripts instantly for even phone calls, super killer feature. Great that. In addition to this though, the selector indicator being down is manual, and then there is a little button on the side of this thing, and if you hold it for about a half second, it vibrates once. That means you're recording, and if you hold it again, it vibrates twice, which means recording is done. This feature is the killer because I can start, talk to this thing, and when I'm done, just hit the button. I have recorded 5 hours at a time is my max right now when I did a long tail meeting with a client, and it worked. Bluetooth is the primary way that it will grab information and upload it for you, and that's not fast. So that 5-hour conversation took like 35 minutes to upload back to my phone once I was done. But hey, that's like, I was driving anyway, it kind of doesn't matter. But the Wi-Fi system that you can set up as well will take the same information, pull it off of the Wi-Fi, and then upload it in seconds. It's really great. But if you're just doing a couple minutes, it takes a couple seconds. Now, the software stack on this thing is truly excellent. You can go either on the web or on your phone and interact with these things. It has built-in configurations that you can do that will automatically summarize it in a variety of ways for you. It'll do identification of the speakers. It's really great to work with. In fact, I work with it 95% of the time on my phone, the rest of the time on the computer when I have longer form stuff that I want to copy out. It's really great. Accuracy is really high too. Like, I haven't had to do any edits outside of like, Camo. It keeps saying chemo and stuff like that. I'm like, fine, but that's a one-time fix and it learns, which is really great. I have been a super user of this. I think I have somewhere in the realm of 1,800 minutes that I've done on this in the last 3 weeks. And look, Notta sent me this one for free, okay? But I am paying the subscription because I'm keeping this thing long term. It's pretty awesome. I can't really imagine my recording workflow without this now, which is saying something because I was doing a lot of different things and stitching stuff together, but this has just simplified the process. This is my favorite tech purchase of 2025 so far. And again, yeah, they sent it to me for free, so it's like my favorite tech subscription of 2025 so far. I want to thank Notta for this, and also want to say, if you're thinking about how to simplify converting your verbal thoughts or your meetings that you do into actionable insights using AI, this is what you should be using. Check out the Notta Memo. This thing is awesome.